Good day, friends. It is me, A.Joe Modtech, and I am back with another epic Tinkercad tutorial. Today, friends, we're going to be working with the iPad again, and we're going to make an awesome pumpkin. So let's get cracking. Friends, the first step, of course, is to make sure you're in designs, and we are going to make a brand new design. It will also be a 3D design. Alrighty, friends, let's make a pumpkin in just a few minutes. I want you to click up here. And let's rename it once again, backspace, and then we're going to type pumpkin. You can put your initials after it if you want. Friends, we are going to build with a sphere. When you bring the sphere out, we want to change its measurements. So click on a corner. We're going to keep this 20, but we're going to make that 20 50. Now remember, we got a backspace. We drag down to make a 5. We drag down to make a 0, and we hit OK. Let's look at it from the side. Click on the one that goes vertical, or the Z-axis, and make it 50 as well. So that is going to be a slice of pumpkin. Let's pick a pumpkin color, and then, friends, this is where it gets magical. Got to be careful, so follow closely, but we're going to hit duplicate. We're going to rotate exactly 22.5 degrees. Make sure you let go and don't touch anything else, and then just do duplicate until it comes all the way around and makes your entire pumpkin, just like that. Now this next trick is amazing, and it's also kind of top secret. It's tap, tap, stretch. Now it takes a couple times to get good at it, so here's a tap, tap, stretch. Boom! We just selected all of our 8 shapes. That is a cool top secret skill. If you have to click each one from the top one at a time to select them, you can. But that is the fast way to select all of our pumpkin. Remember, it was tap, tap, stretch. And it took 2 times. But once you get good at it, oh my gosh, amazing skill. So we want 2 of these pumpkins. We're going to hit duplicate. Let's drag it across. And let's make the second one a whole. We need to make it a little bit smaller. So what we're going to do to make sure that we do this the same, we're going to type 49 on each corner. We could also use shift scale, but some people don't have modifiers. So this makes it so that everybody is successful. So once again, we're finding that one, backspace, 49. Tell it OK. And then let's see which one we missed. It should be the up and down one. And correct, we had missed it. Backspace, pull it down, tell it OK for 49. Now we're going to select both of them. We're going to do a line. I'm going to start with the up and down one. So see that turned gray. Then I want the one in the middle. And then I want the one over here on the side. Now I always like to have these in front of me so I can see if I get it right the first time. You'd say I missed that one. That one I finally nailed. So now I accidentally let go, but this is what's sweet. We're going to do that tap, tap, stretch. Once again, it's double click, and boom, shows me the 2 shapes, and I can group them. And friends, after those finished grouping, you have got an amazing hollow pumpkin. Now it's time to carve it. I'm going to start by rotating so that I've got the work plane aimed at the front. And I'm going to do super simple eyes. You can use anything for your eyes as you play with this. You can make scribble eyes. You can do all kinds of things, but I'm going to use the roof. I'm going to use fit view to zoom into it. I'm going to make it look like the eyeball I want. Notice I am trying to find the black handle. I'm going to raise it up a little bit. I got to make it a hole, and then I'm going to make it so that it cuts in quite a ways. So I'm stretching that back. Now we zoom out. I'm going to get it where I want on my pumpkin, and I'm going to lift it up. I think that's going to be pretty awesome. I'm going to do duplicate. I'm going to grab and move it across. And friends, those are going to be the fun eyes on my pumpkin. Now you can make this super fancy. You can look up images, look up the craziest pumpkins ever as you try and make your amazing one. I'm just showing you how so that you can have fun. The next is going to be the mouth. We are going to use this box to help us make a smart mouth. When we put the work plane on that piece, we can bring out Scribble. And then when you make a mouth, remember that it's going to cut out. So I am leaving these teeth. You'll understand more in just a second. But it's going to cut all of this away. You can just scribble it full. You can also switch to this tool and you can select areas to fill a little bit faster. Whichever technique you prefer. You could actually draw your whole smile with this tool as well. I'm going to show you one other thing. If you want this to be straight, watch this trick. So I've filled in all those pieces. Now I can go to the slice, and if I go across and up, boom, it cuts those off nice and sharp. If I want to cut my tooth in a little better, I can do that as well. So using all the tools at your disposal is a smart idea. I'm going to cut in a tooth down here, and then I'm going to hit done. So this just came into our project, and you can see it is a solid. We're going to switch it to a hole. Because of the way I had it on that red block, it now fits the face. I'm going to delete the red block, and then I'm going to move this over to where I want to cut it in. It needs to shrink, so I'm going to use the black handles to get it so it fits. That one's kind of hard to see underneath. Let's do fit view so we can zoom in. Now I can see that handle a little better, but that is my mouth. Now you just saw me accidentally move that, so I'm going to undo that move, and for a moment, I'm going to take my pumpkin and I'm going to lock it. So that means I can get the mouth right where I want it before I cut it out. So now I'm going to make sure I click just on the scribble mouth, and I'm going to push it in. So I'm just taking that handle if I can get a hold of it. I'm just taking that handle and pushing it in. You can see there it won't cut, there it will cut. Friends, at this point, I'm going to make my fun pumpkin. Put the work plane back on the ground. Let's zoom out so we can see everything. Click on the pumpkin and let's unlock it. And friends, it's magic time. 1 click for the pumpkin. Notice it's unlocked. 2 for the mouth. 3 for eye 1. 4 for eye 2. Let's hit group and let's see what we just made. Oh my gosh, isn't that the coolest ever? Amazing pumpkin in just a few minutes. Now friends, you can have so much fun modding this. You can also make many pumpkins real quickly. I'm going to undo this, and I'm going to take my main pumpkin shell, and I'm going to duplicate it and pull it to the side, so that way you can make many pumpkins. Let's also try that double click stretch. Oh my gosh, I'm getting so much better at it. You can see I just grabbed those and grouped those in an instant. Now I also want to put something on top of the pumpkin. We need a stem. You can use the sweet cone to do that. When you click it, if you bring out its properties, we just need to make that top radius something besides 0. So I'm going to make it 2. Once again, sweep down, click somewhere else to make it permanent, and then I'm going to make the bottom radius 4. Once again, sweep down. And it's a little bit tall, but I'm going to do that with the fit view and just shrink it and turn it green. And let's put it where it goes. Now the way I'm going to do that, I'm going to undo that accidental move. Let's do home, and I'm going to just click those 2, and I'm going to do a line. And I want to pick the pumpkin as the boss, and I want to go middle, and I want to go top. And then I also want to go middle, and there it was. Now it's too low, so I'm going to hide the pumpkin for a moment. Click on that, hide the properties because I don't need those, and I want to lift it up. If I do show all, I can bring back the pumpkin. Let's zoom in and see if we got that completely. Perfect. I want to go right to that one. Notice it was up in the air. I had to get the right angle so I could see it. And let's see if we can get that so it goes the way we want. I can see the cone a little better right there. It's a matter of just grabbing the cone, which as you can see sometimes takes a little bit of practice. But bam, there we've got a cone connected and an amazing fun jack-o'-lantern. Now friends, make sure you have fun with these. Make sure you explore all the other pieces that you can add. Make it into an incredible project that you are totally proud of. When you are done, do not forget, right here you can click so that it saves, and then always take your projects when you're finished. If you're happy with them, make sure you click properties. You can change your name, give it a description, add some tags, and then go down and make it public. Once you're done with that, go down and choose attribution, no derivatives. This means that people cannot copy your work, but they have to do the project as well. When you finish that, don't forget you can check the gallery. Of course, it loads to show all the staff favorites. They are amazing. You should check them out, but then also check recent. And if you look through the list, you'll see all kinds of amazing projects and possibly even yours. When you do see something that you think is awesome, make sure you click on it and give it a reaction. Once you're done with that, you can do back to move back to the main Tinkercad screen. Friends, I do want to remind you quick, this is my website, hlmodtech.com. There are tons of amazing lessons, and then also down at the bottom is a sweet built-in messaging tool. You can click that button, add your question, comment, or suggestion, and reach out to me almost instantly. I do also want to highlight the Tinkercad Community Discord. Friends, it is a fantastic place to talk everything Tinkercad. Finally, friends, of course, if you enjoyed the project, please give it a like. Please also hit that share button so more people can learn about HL Modtech. Of course, if you got a question, comment, or suggestion, add it down below. And if you haven't subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? Smash that subscribe button. And last but not least, hit that notification bell if you want to be the first to know when there's a brand new video from me, HL Modtech. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.